Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to weeks 13 and 14 of your art classes. Grades 3, 4, and 5 are going to do some origami snowflakes. Some of you have done them before, and they're always a lot of fun, and they're always very beautiful. I have some up here to show you, and you can use a variety of things. This one's really pretty. Fourth graders, I think you did them in third grade and fifth grade. You've done them, but I thought it would be kind of fun to have them to decorate for the holidays. What you're going to need is just regular printer paper like this. And we have to make it a perfect square. So to make it a perfect square, what we do is we fold it over like this. And then we cut off that excess. So printer paper is 8.5 by 11. So when you fold it into a triangle like that, you're cutting the 11-inch portion, and you're going to come up with a square. Perfect square. You can do little squares, you can do big squares, you can do great big squares, depending on the size of your paper. But it must be a perfect square. Then what you do is you fold it once, and then you fold it twice, and then you fold it a third time. Okay, see how the opening is at the top there? What I like to do is I like to shape the top into a cone, so it looks like an ice cream cone. Okay, you can experiment. You can try them all different ways. Then what I do is, or what you can do, is you kind of cut pieces out of the top so that these snowflakes have points on them. But you have to cut through all of the layers. So let me show you. I'm cutting through all of my layers. And I'm just going to cut out some interesting shapes. I think I'll even cut this section off. You have to cut out the section though. You can't just put slices in it. You have to remove some of the paper. Then on that fold, you can cut other sections. I'm going to cut some triangles. If you have a hole puncher, which I think I do, here's one. If you have a hole puncher, you can also punch little holes through all of the layers. Mrs. Blumberg isn't so strong anymore. Okay, I'm going to put some, there we go. I'm going to put some holes in mine just to see how it comes out. Here we go. I'm going to open it up and see how it looks. Open it up carefully. Very carefully, because you don't want to rip it. Oh, that's a pretty one. I'll put it up against the black so you can see it. That's how mine came out. It's pretty. Okay, you can do them all different ways. I'd like you to practice. Do a bunch of different ones. It may not come out perfect the first time, but the more you practice, the easier it gets. And you know what is always available to you? YouTube videos. You could just write in there, paper snowflakes, and you can follow some of those directions. Or you can experiment and do your own, or you can do both. So I would like you to do some snowflakes. And if you'd like to send one in, I can can mount it on a background piece of paper and laminate it, and it makes a beautiful picture. Maybe your parents come to pick up some work for you, and they can drop it off and just let me know it's there. So if you're working at home, please do a flip grid and show me how your snowflakes came out. And if you're in class, of course you don't have to do that, because I'll see how your snowflakes come out because you'll be here. And I hope you have a beautiful week. Next week, I'll see how many people are finished with their snowflakes. We may extend it a week. We may not, depending, because when we're in class, if kids are absent, a lot of kids are absent, sometimes we extend it a week. If kids don't show up virtually, then maybe I give them an extra week. So this will be at least 1 week, possibly 2 weeks. I hope you have a beautiful week or two, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.